So last time we we have Elroy with us. Got to make him real quick, but we'll do that while the recap happens. Let's roll for recap. I don't exactly know
I do have that.
where you guys. I think you were headed towards. Well, we're gonna get there. The call box operates in a mysterious way. So let's roll for recap. I got a 3, which is not very good. You might be having a Dungeon Master
Well,
recap.
lucky for you, I got a 2.
Hey!
8.
Uh,
What'd you get?
sorry, what are we doing?
We're rolling for recap.
It's initiative.
Initiative.
Wait, it's initiative?
No.
Not yet. Not yet, sir. Not yet.
Soon.
I'm catching up. Okay. I rolled 14.
Nice. Chris, I think that's you for recap.
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping to get through the second half of the recording, the video on demand, but we'll see. We'll see how good these notes are. So we started last session being camped out in a little building. We just got Aranis back from somewhere. Um, and Booter hears a sound outside the place we're staying. He looks out and sees the cops harassing this guy in some purple robes. Looks like to be from one of the temples. And they're asking him about the round earthers and the elephants with flames shooting from their eyes and the baby's father who just got murdered. And Booter says, "Yeah, well, we don't want to interfere with that, so I'm just going to go back to sleep and not tell anyone."
Huh.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then Aranis and Stag wake up, and we all start heading outside. Um, and we see an old man. Actually, no, before we do that, uh, very important aspect. Um, Matt or Ignis rolls on his wish spell, and he has a 3 strength for 8 days. But we do get Aaron's back. Um, and Stag magically created 2 Marble Reds and got a +1 woo on the Ignis chart. We tell Booter all about the skulls and Doomhand, and then we decide where we're going to go. We're going to go stop by a temple on a way to see Booter's upgrade scientist or whoever he was. We walk outside the door, and some old guard has a stroke, and we try and heal him, but he keeps dying. And some old lady is watching us from across the alley or the way, the whatever it's called, the walkway. And we bring the body over to her and ask her if she knows the guard and if she knows where to take him or can call whoever she needs to. And she says she's been watching us going in and out of the house. So, of course, Ignis and Booter decide it's not good for someone to be watching us. So Aranis and Stag start to leave. All of a sudden, Aranis and Booter walk in the door and assassinate this lady. Nice, kind, gentle old woman. And
There must have been something.
unbeknownst to them, there were 15 assassins in the room having a meeting.
So she was
So
not a nice old
Ignis,
lady. I just want to point that out.
she,
Yeah, what nice
you
old
were,
lady is in a room with 15 assassins?
maybe they were holding
Uh,
her hostage. We
maybe
don't
she
know. We
was
never
the
had a chance to
assassin
ask.
queen.
Sounds like they did her a favor.
The Assassin
Fair.
Queen? They never
Who
know.
knows? I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
It's sus, as the kids say. these
Never
days.
trust the most innocent looking face in a room full of assassins. That's crazy.
Anyway, continue.
So Ignis walked in the room, took one step in, and shot 2 arrows right through this woman's head. And all the assassins are staring around. And Ignis said, "I'm sorry, thank you, have a lovely day. We're going to be going now," and started to try and walk Booter out as if nothing had happened. And that didn't go so well. They attacked.
Hilarious.
Stag and Aranis and Sprock from down the street, almost down the block, heard this and turned and sprinted back. On the way, Sprock turned into a cave bear.
Okay.
I hope we played you well. Ignis created a magical bear,
Yeah.
and we go to start fighting them. We all start killing them. Booter takes a bunch of damage because he rushes right into the center of them. And Aranis decides to throw a grenade into the room.
Right.
Nice. Nice.
Yep. I picked up the table and
That was-
blocked the door with it.
Completely forgot that Aaron. Yeah, that was funny.
Very nice of them. To wake everyone who was asleep because you put them to sleep, which is the smart thing to do.
I wasn't like
He's going for kills. Going for
Okay.
kills.
I didn't know what was going on. I got hit. I reacted.
Sprock goes down, or almost goes down. We try and pull him out of the way. And then we hear a familiar horn and some stampeding of feet. And King Lololo and his guards come rushing in to fight the assassins that they've been looking for. And the guards tell us, "I'm glad you guys are all right, that the assassins didn't hurt you. Please go away now." And we start heading off towards the call box that the kind, gentle old woman told us about. And on the way, some small
The
child
assassin
tries.
matron, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair. The assassin, kind, old, gentle assassin matron.
She was luring us into a trap. It was a trap the whole time. Like, no matter what we did. So,
But while we're on the way, some kid tries to steal something from Aranis's pocket. And of course, Aranis catches him and confronts him. And Ignis, through a lot of help and assistance, is somehow able to persuade Aranis to take on an apprentice, whether the apprentice wants to or
Oh.
not.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, didn't
Mr.
you roll a natural 20 on persuasion or something, or didn't he? It was crazy.
He rolled like a 30 something because I gave him guidance and a bardic inspiration, and he rolled like a 19 or 20. I think he might have rolled a nat 20.
Craziness. Yeah.
So Aaron picks up through persuasion of his own, Elroy Insigan, whose father was contracted some zombie plague of some sorts, and he's trying to help. But we give him the nickname Squirt.
Huh.
And we get to the call box, and Squirt goes through first, shows us how to do it since we're new to town. And then we all pile into the call box, cram in there, clown car style, and Booter picks up the receiver to make the call for the mechanic, and that's where we pick up.
I'm going to drop
Going through the
in-
portal, right? We don't know where we've landed yet.
No.
Correct. You have told them the Bronx.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, everything sort of fades to that like TV fuzz, gray and white, sparkly. As you guys put essentially the telephone up to your ear, you sort of transport through it. There's some sort of magical, I guess,
What is it?
force.
Matrix?
Yeah, it's a D&D matrix of some kind. And you guys all land.
Our world is a simulation.
You guys all land in a room. I guess I can just get rid of this hiding stuff because there's no point to it. I was just building suspense for the
The big reveal now. I
the
love
big
it.
reveal, yeah. And you find yourself in a big hall.
Hmm.
Oh,
And in the center,
Nice.
in the center of this hall is a sparkling magic beam.
Wow.
Well, it looks like to be
Yeah.
magic. You're not 100% sure.
Cool.
Nothing can go wrong.
does this ring a bell,
That's what
Peter?
I've learned playing D&D.
I mean, we almost didn't just lose Aranis to some far off plane with nothing but his with a cloak in his hand on his shoulders.
Wait, what? Hmm.
So,
Are
yeah.
we are we
Oh
in
wait, are we
here?
actually in here now?
Yeah.
Or I thought we were on
Okay.
something.
Passive perception will allow you to see the floor is heavily worn down and highly trafficked. There are footprints all over the place. A lot of them going up to the beam in the middle of the room. A lot of them going to various doors that you see. As you
Do we see
enter,
Elroy?
Elroy is with you.
Oh,
He's like,
sweet.
"Wow."
Can I like carefully step forward and kind of like
Yeah,
look around and see if I see any traps or anything
sure.
like that?
You can do a investigation if you'd like.
Oh, investigation.
Perception, investigation, perception.
Aaron, we're in a
14.
city. What are you looking for? Everyone's supposed to be nice to us here.
14.
You see no traps. The floor seems to be again heavily trodden on. It's not made out of marble like it looks like in the screen, but it's rather some sort of thick, matted down gravel of some kind. You see that there are doors. Each door has a number on it. Starting with the right, this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 doors. None of them are open. They are all shut.
And is there anything about the I guess glowing portal thing in the middle that I notice as I get closer to it, or
There are like pipes. There's
about the
some.
magic?
It looks like there's a. It looks like it's not just magic, but that there's some sort of. There are pipes and steam brackets shooting off, fuzzing. It's almost think the little owl in Clash of the Titans. It's like the surrounding of it is constructed with that sort of magical but mechanical elements to it. So it's not 100% magic. It's not something that you haven't really come across. So but you don't you don't sense anything particularly dangerous about it. It's just the fact that it's glowing, and the closer you get to it, it gets a little bit warmer. It feels, and you can feel a little bit of your hair stand up.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look over at door number 1.
Well, wait, before you do that, do you mind? Can I do an Arcana check on the portal?
Sure.
All right.
And Elroy,
I got a 19.
do you know what this place is?
So With your
I
Arcana
did not do a
check,
history check because I want Spencer to guide me on that.
so on your Arcana check, what are you trying to figure out? If it's a spell of some kind, if it's a magic, there is a little bit of you do feel that it is certainly mechanical. There's a certain mechanical aspect to it, but there's also a certain magic aspect to it. And what did you get? A 9?
19.
Oh, a 19. Wow. Well, let's see what you you can sort of sense that you sense you're not alone in the room. Let's put it that way. You do get a recall of some kind that um, that gives you I guess you know that there's a sense of plane shift going on in this room. I guess the magic in the room, there's some sort of like alternate reality or uh, connectivity to the other sorts of planes in this room. Uh, that's what you get, and you sort of understand that these doorways are very specific and also powerful. With a 19.
Okay. Anyway, one of you wanted to go for door number 1. Who was that?
Aranis was, I think. Did it?
Oh,
Did
I just wanted
does
to like see what's up with this door.
There is an elven. Do you speak? Yeah, you speak Elvish. You're an elf. There's an elven number 1 written on it. That is it, and it seems to be locked. Or not locked, but just closed, I guess.
Stag, what were you saying?
I was gonna ask if Elroy, our little boyfriend, has what if he knows what this place is.
Yes, this is the call box. This is the call box operator pathway, and I'm not 100% sure how my father used to use it, but I know that you walk through the doors to where you're supposed to be going.
Is there any map anywhere in the room?
Um,
I'll look at the walls or the ceiling.
give me a.
I'm thinking of the subway.
You look at the top of the ceiling, your passive perception, you just see sort of like a mosaic of a you see that there's a man at a desk. In the next image, you see that there's a man building something at a desk. Another photo, it's like a one of those in Rome. You see, it's like a Michelangelo painting of some kind. And then there's a guy building something at the desk. And then the next image is him building the similar item, but there's light shining from it. And then the next image, the light takes over the room, and then there's just an image of a desk, and then there's one image of a character with light all around him. He's got, I believe he's got a monocle. He also has a shell in his hand and a pen, I believe. And that is it for the above. So no map, but just a brief sort of story of perhaps what you can deduce is a important mosaic of the room, or maybe the person that's in charge of the room.
I'm gonna jiggle the lock of door 1.
Door
Jiggle the handle, see if it opens. See if it's unlocked.
Door 1 is open.
Okay.
Door one slowly opens. And roll me a D9. Or I guess roll me a. Let's see. Yeah, roll me a. How do you roll a D9 on this thing?
Here. Five.
I don't even know what the hell that is. All right, 5. Let's see. Oh my God. Well, and how many come out now? Way to go, Aaron. Way to go. So the door creeps open, and these small little imp-like creatures start to fly out of the room. And why don't you roll me, since you did that, roll me 1d6 to see how many come out. Do you know what a mephit is?
Oh, Mesfit?
One.
Yeah.
Oh,
One.
joy.
Sorry, man. I'm trying
Nice.
to- D&D Beyond doesn't like you, man.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Hmm.
So
Doesn't like you.
five flame mephits come popping out. I'm just gonna make them with no. And these are like little think like imps almost. So these flying fiery imps come out, and a noise comes. Whoa! A noise comes from the center of the room. Hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. And the creatures come out, making their noises. And I guess everyone has to roll initiative now. Way to go! Way to go!
Why would you put doors in a room and keep them
13.
unlocked if we're not supposed to open them?
Ooh,
We got it.
I got a 2.
I got
I
a
got
6. I rolled a 2.
a 6.
Okay, hold on. How many
They're
did you? How
all
many came out,
flat-footed.
Aaron? Aaron, what'd you get on your thing?
13.
No, I mean,
No,
what'd you get?
he
How
rolled a
many?
1.
Just one
Oh,
method comes out.
D6? Yeah, one.
Well, okay. The method comes out. It poor guy. He has a 6. I'm gonna write Triguard 4. Method has a 6. I don't even think I'm gonna get to his turn. What did you guys get now on Aaron? You got 13.
Hmm.
Jake, what'd you
I got a
get?
6.
I got a 2.
Oh wow. And Booty.
I got a 6.
Wow,
For
3
initiative.
6s. Oh, all right, let's re-roll the 6s. I got another
Okay.
6.
17.
Wow.
9.
All right, so Aaron, Chris, Booter, Method, Jake. This creature is flying. It's hot. Right next to you, Aaron, you can feel the heat radiating from its body. And it is Aaron. Aaron, you're up. It's your first. You're first. It kind of
All right.
shocks you. You open it up, and then poof, this thing comes out of nowhere.
Ah, stab. Blood. Short sword. With the true blade.
Okay.
Oh my god. Natty 1. 6. So I miss.
The True Blade.
Uh,
Wow. Let's see. True Blade. What was the mechanic on the True Blade?
what is it? It's the one that like talks +1 to attack rolls, uh two charges. The owner gain the effect of a guidance spell targeting them. Oh, I forgot that I could just give myself guidance. On two, they gain. Oh, True Strike.
You hit this method, and uh, a piece of him sort of flies off. It doesn't look like he's hurt, and it bursts into a cone of lava. And you need to make a disadvantaged dex save as it shoots out all over you. You will take half the damage if you succeed, and the
Oh
full damage.
no! Oh my God, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Wow. So Natty
That's
won. Double
That's
time.
crazy.
It's
I mean,
double time.
that's really wild.
That's bad. Your dex is
Really
terrible.
wild.
Well, what's your dex?
No.
What's your dex? You know what?
Modifier.
Yeah.
Your dex save modifier. It should be high because you're a
It's
rogue.
+10.
Yeah, it's +10.
Yeah, it was 11 and
Hey,
12. It was 11 and 12.
tie goes to the
But
method.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you failed, my friend. Automatic fail. It was actually 11, but I'm gonna give it to the method since there's only one of him. And you will be taking 2d6, which is 6 fire damage right to your face. Good swing, good hit, nice turn. It is Chris's turn.
I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. My
Um,
my apologies.
with my bonus action, I am going to Misty Step. Um, over here. Now I'm done.
And while Aranis is doing that, Stag is gonna step behind Elroy to like hold his shoulders and use him as a shield almost. And I'll prestidigitation. I'll look behind us, um, and prestidigitation a little 5 foot square of what looks like the wall behind us, but in front of us with minor illusion, not prestidigitation, minor illusion.
So I'm sorry, say that again. What are you doing? Sorry.
So right in front of Elroy, I'm stepping
Yeah.
behind Elroy, and right in front of Elroy, in between us and that creature, I'm gonna minor illusion a 5 foot cube of what looks like the wall behind us.
Okay.
Try and hide us in the wall as best I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And yeah. And I'll turn to Booter as a bonus action. What did we do? And give you Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I was hoping
You-
you would know.
I don't know, that's something scary. And so you can get a D10 to add to an attack roll saving throw or ability
Cool.
check in the next 10 minutes. And that's me.
Wow, what a support guy. And Elroy protecting Elroy. Booter,
Oh.
you're up. It's your turn.
So I turn to the party and I say, like, I ask them basically, like, are we hiding behind this wall or are we gonna fight this thing? I mean, if we're gonna figure out how this works, we probably have to get rid of him, right?
Guess so.
Go get him. Good luck.
All right. Well, I'll do this. How far can you move in a turn? Like 10 feet, right? Or whatever.
30 feet, I think.
Yeah, for you, I
Okay.
think it's 30.
So I'll move in front of our good red friend here. Wait, how much did I heal or am I still super low health? Oh, I'm still super low health, aren't I? So that changes my plan slightly. Let's rethink this plan. Um, hmm, I'll cast Mirror Image on myself,
What are you
which
casting?
makes me have Mirror Image on
Okay.
myself. It gives you 3 illusory duplicates. Um, and every time a creature attacks you, they have to roll d20 to determine whether they attack you or a duplicate. And then how hard it is to hit the real me changes based on how many duplicates I have. They all die in one hit. So
Okay. Let me clone you here. So three extras.
yeah.
Okay.
Your boosters.
3 extra.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do Guardian Armor and get 10 temporary hit points. And that'll be good enough to start.
Wow. Really going after the
Otherwise,
stuff.
I stay within 5 feet of all of these people here.
Behind the box.
Behind the box, but still within 5 feet of my friends because I have Sentinel. Maybe I'm even on this
Okay.
side of the box.
Um. Okay. He's going to come over towards, I guess, 6, so he uses 30 feet. And he's going to breathe out a 15-foot cone towards Aaron, I guess, because no, I guess he can see you. He can see your character. So how big would that be? 15-foot cone. I guess it would get 15 feet. 15 feet from him, right? That's how it would be. So like that. So I guess he would just shoot all of the booters would get hit by a each creature in the area must make a DC saving throw, similar to the last thing with Aaron, or take half the damage.
Okay, let me just look at how that interacts with Mirror Image.
Is Elroy
It's
Stag
only
okay
if a
there?
creature attacks me. So I think if a creature casts a spell, then it's unclear.
He is breathing fire. So he's shooting fire at you, at all 4 of you. I don't think
So
he
it says,
can.
according to D&D Beyond, um, area of effect spells do not do anything to a duplicate for mirror image, only attack rolls. So it's like I don't have them for the sake of this. But it also
They
means that
they
they don't
only
get expended.
they only become more physical when you're getting hit.
I guess so.
It ignores all other damage and effects.
So only you are going to dodge.
I guess so. All right.
But
So
does
what am
it
I
have?
rolling for a save
Does
of?
it go away when it gets damaged?
The spell doesn't affect the mirror images at all.
Okay,
That's
so
that's what I
well,
read.
okay, okay. So he's shooting it at all of you, and you need to
But
make
you
a
still get
DC.
hit.
Yeah, because it's an
What
area.
DC do I need to defend?
Dex, and it is a 11.
Okay.
Not very hard, but
Roll Dex. And I, of course, got a 10.
Nice. This little bastard is causing some problems. Takes 6 damage. This is going to be fire damage.
Or you could roll your bardic inspiration.
Nah, not for 6 damage.
Chris, shame on you. Um, Jake,
Yeah.
you're up. You alien, gross.
Am I still a bear?
No,
No,
No.
you are a
you got
alien.
walloped.
Yeah, you have a smell to you.
Oh yeah, you only have yeah, I think you're down to like a quarter of your hit points too.
Oh yeah, you took a beating last time. No, you guys didn't talk about how you threw Jake in there, and everyone left the room. I was just about to kill you, by the way, but you
Right.
you
So
survived.
from your max, remove 53.
Yeah,
Wow.
I took almost 70. So yeah. I have 30 hit points and 4 temporary right now, which is
He
like I can
also
hopefully
lost
run
all
single way.
42 of the bear.
Yeah, those assassins were not messing around.
What are these
We should not
15
have
temp
fought them.
points? What are these 15 temp hit points I have?
They were from a speech I gave. That those would be taken off first.
All right. So,
So
all right.
yeah, so whatever your max is, minus, hold on, up to 53.
Yeah, I'm at
So
20.
38 off your max, yeah. Whatever you're at.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cure wounds to myself.
This little guy is like causing some problems. Aaron, you must be getting frustrated.
We need to do a short rest after this.
Oh, do we, Aaron? Oh, I think you should do a long rest.
Well, sure. We'll fall asleep in the portal room.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Falling asleep, long resting in the portal room would be insane. Eight
If only we had
hours?
if only we had a doorknob that we could open and have a room that we could sleep in that
Yeah,
has a magical lockbox in the closet.
yeah. There's a door.
I
I don't think.
I action and I'm gonna bonus action to just move to stay behind these boxes right now. And come around this way. This is like a wall, right? These boxes.
It's a 5-foot cube of what looks like the wall.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right. I healed and I moved. I'm done.
Okay. It is Aaron's turn again.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot our boy over here. Hit him with my short bow. 16.
That hits.
He's 10 damage.
Okay. Poof. Another piece of what looks like to be molten lava flies off of him, not in your direction, and sort of sits on the floor and sparkles and mists and turns into ash. It is Chris's turn. Or
Yeah, I'm
Stag's turn.
Stag is gonna hold on to Elroy's shoulders and start yelling back at this creature. Don't stand. Don't stand so Don't stand so close to me, and pull Elroy around the box and cast Dissonant Whispers at this creature. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. You're looking for a 16.
Oh, that's a 17 plus 0.
So target takes half as much damage, so 3d6.
Wow.
That's 4, 9. Half of 9 is 4. You take 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And I think that's it for me. Just
Good.
pulling Elroy around the box, keeping us hidden.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and no, bonus action, I'll try and push him 5 feet away from us. A strength saving throw, DC 16. With my telekinetic shove.
He's a 7.
So he gets pushed 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. He is going to fly towards Aaron, his full movement. And he is going to attack Aaron with...
I think Booter was after me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were correct. Close. I almost got away with one.
Sorry.
It's all right. Booter, you're up.
Yeah, try.
Okay.
Got excited.
Yeah.
I don't think we're that worried about this guy, are we?
In what sense?
Like, I don't need to bust out like lightning bolt or anything like that. Like, we could probably kill him without it.
Probably.
Probably.
Crazier
Yeah,
things
probably.
have... You've ran into crazier things.
He can't have much health left.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right. Do you have any like ice cantrips? He's fire, right? Isn't that how that works? Or
I
water?
don't think I have ice.
If you create water on a fire elemental, does it just die? Does it just puff out?
He gets I think he's susceptible to... He's damage vulnerabilities cold. So I think he gets more damage. We'll look at it.
Okay. I'll do poison spray on this guy. So I like kind of lean back and it looks like I'm like, "Oh," I'm getting ready, and I just boot poison out of my mouth at him in a big spray, like a fountain lands on him.
Ah,
How far does that shoot from you?
Um, 10 feet. So I might need to move a little bit. Do I need
Yeah.
to move to get
Mhm.
close? Okay. Ta-da.
Do all of your characters move? Yeah, they all
Yeah,
sort of
they all
circle
follow
around
me
you.
around like a little.
Okay.
Yeah, so acid spray on him. How do I see if I hit that? I guess I just click the button and see.
And that's poison damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the damage total was 16. And then he has to do a constitution save of 15 or else he gets poisoned for 1d12.
He is immune to fire and poison and all poison conditions. So
Does that mean that I did no damage to him?
yes. And you see
Oh, well, that was a
the
friggin'
shootout
waste.
all over him, and it's sort of the poison sizzles off of his body because he's so hot, and he sort of looks at you very angrily. And I think, do you have a bonus action? I think that's all you can do.
I don't have a bonus action I want
That's why
to
it's nice
use.
when Booter, you get a cool point. This is why you don't look at the bad guys when you fight them. because you wouldn't have done that if you had known. Do you have a bonus action?
Not that I'm going to use.
Okay. Well, he's going to come over to you. And do I have disadvantage because there's 4 of you?
Let me look.
I feel like there's got to be some sort of negative thing. Although he can sort of pinpoint which. Did all of your guys? So like, do all of your guys just sort of mimic what you do?
Yeah, it doesn't say that like certain
It's-
creatures have the ability to see through it unless they have blind sight or rely on senses, true sight or rely on senses other than sight. Like if
So-
they're blind.
If he attacks you,
You-
I'm assuming he has disadvantage, right?
No, you
No,
would
so
just
the way that it works is if he attacks, if I have 3 duplicates, then he has to roll a 6. If I roll 6 or higher, I change his attack to a duplicate and expend the duplicate.
Okay. All right. So he's going to attack you with his claws.
Okay,
And lucky for you, he got a natty 1. And
cool. Well, then he doesn't hit me anyway.
no, he certainly does not. And he loses flying for the remainder of the fight. That's
Oops.
his. You know what? That's his turn. He doesn't have any bonus actions. Jake,
Oh,
the smelly alien.
I'm coming out. I'm coming out, and I am tentacling him from behind. Since I'm behind, do I get advantage?
Um,
Whatever, I got a 19. Doesn't matter.
nice. Good for you.
7
What are you-
damage. Tentacle damage.
Describe your kill.
Oh. Well, damn. I would have strapped Brain then. But I didn't have him grappled. I guess I take my tentacles out, I wrap them around him from behind. As I grab him, I'm crushing him. His head just pops out into like a gooey mess, and I'm really disappointed because it means that I'm not going to be able to extract his brain.
Do you want demon brains though? I feel like they're like really chewy, like cow tongue or something.
I mean,
like jerky.
pretty open to what
Like
brains are.
jerky.
Just as the magma spews out all over the floor and the beef jerky shoots out all over the place, he explodes into a burst of lava. And every creature within 5 feet must make a Dex 11 saving throw.
I also screamed out the earth is flat while doing it.
Nice, I like that. So you two, Booter and Jake, give me a Dex save 11 for 11. You take half the damage if you succeed because he explodes when he dies.
I
I
failed.
did not. I failed.
This guy's amazing. I should have 15 of these guys come and just burn you guys all with your low rolls, especially you, Aaron. All right, hold on. You guys take 8. Wow, good roll on that too. You guys take 8 fire damage, and just as the fire hits your guys' shirts and starts burning, you hear this. That's it. Stop. Stop your fighting. Clearly, you do not know how to use the operator's call box. Come to me. And as you turn and see the person who's speaking, Aaron, roll me a perception check.
Yo, what is going on? I've been rolling straight ones. Like this is crazy.
You see,
After
You-
this, I'm gonna restart D&D.
Aaron, you're
What is going on?
Aaron. A little spark of fire from the explosion gets into your eye and it stings and makes you cry a little bit. The rest of the group will see a shadow figure of a very large dwarf, it seems, standing in the middle of the magical sphere. And he says, "Come to me. I am Herdrit Copperbelly. I will show you how to use these hallways."
Okay, I guess we should go up to him.
What did Mr. Copperbelly just say?
He
Come
says,
to him.
"Yeah."
He said we're using the call box wrong and to come to him.
Yeah, I mean, I
Um,
think whenever demons start popping out, you're probably using it wrong.
he says,
Yeah, I was just checking a door. I didn't even try to unlock. I didn't even have to pick a lock.
Who's the
Booter,
Tobin?
Booter, as you get closer, you can sort of make out a very faint image of he looks like an automobile mechanic in the form of a dwarf, and he has what looks like to be a shell and a wooden spoon hanging from his side, and he says, "I am everywhere and also nowhere. I could use a stiff drink everywhere I am." And as he's talking, he sort of sounds as if he's like maybe sort of like Sylvester Stallone, and he has like a drooping bottom lip, sort of like, "Hey, I could use a stiff drink, maybe." And the image of him seems to be fairly similar and almost very representative of the image of the person on the ceiling from the mosaic up on top, which you guys would have all seen at this point. He's going to say to you, in order to use these doors, you need to have the appropriate means of access. And what I mean by that is you need to have dun, 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 the right transport key. And you, he looks over at Aaron, cannot use these doors without the appropriate key.
Guys, do we have a key?
I don't think so.
I don't have a key.
Okay, I use
where
an
would we
action.
find? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Here,
Bro.
I
Please.
use an action to use my alchemy jug to produce 4 gallons of beer.
Very smart.
And I take out a mug, I don't know, or some kind of cup, one of us has a cup, and hand a beer to Mr. Coppertop. So here you
Copperbelly.
go, sir. Copperbelly, excuse me. I said, here you go, sir. Thank you for your help. We seem to have misplaced our key. We're trying to go to the Bronx.
The Bronx spelt, he says, the Bronx spelt BROCKS? N?
BRONX. I mean, that might not be its
Well,
official name.
let me
We're
ask
looking
you.
for the Eastern Wall.
Excellent. So you must need a key of mine for the transport. And did you offer him a beer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He takes
already
it.
offered
He
it.
takes it and he drinks it. Ah, that's fantastic. My body everywhere and also here loves the taste of this beverage. He says to you, keys to the Bronx. Well, I can try to get you close, but there's a certain way that you get the key. I certainly have the key. You must answer a question for me. If you do not, certain things may come and go. Certain things, certain doors may open, allowing you to travel to who knows where. So these keys will get you from A to B. but you must use your mind if you really want to travel. You must speak with me and answer this riddle. I had one for you. Okay. I don't know exactly which doors the Bronx will travel to, but I think door 4, 5, and 6 will get you the closest to them, and I will offer you this key. And he says, with a large appetite, I don't bother to chew. I remain unarmed, yet still fear is my due. I forge my own armor, but throw it out too.
What? Is it
Is that
east?
Oh,
like-
it's a turtle. Is it a
a
turtle?
volcano?
You, my fair warforged beast, that is incorrect. And he hands you a key to door number 3, and the image goes away, disappears of the call box.
Was it a volcano?
I will not answer that question because I could probably use it again. So door number 3, you have the key to door number 3.
And now we have no choice because he's gone.
Well, who knows? How do you summon him back? Can you summon him back?
I pour out another beer in the mug and I put it down in front of the portal. And I said, I brought you another beer. Very loudly to see if he comes back.
Well, I could be tempted to have myself another drink. After all, I am thirsty here and everywhere. Now answer me. Do I give the same one?
That's the way.
If you want, I'm not gonna. This time I'm gonna shut up and let
I reach around Earth, grasping ever so tight. Once born, I exist for a time out of sight, though later I reach into the firmament's light.
Wait, sorry. Can you say that one again?
I reach around Earth, grasping ever so tight. Once born, I exist for a time out of sight, though later I reach into firmament's light. Jake, you should get this one.
The moon.
You, squid. Whatever you are underneath that drip, I seem to have lost my eyesight developing these plans. See, I only have one eye. You received door number 9. Good day to you. And he disappears.
Well, the good news is I still have about 3 gallons of beer. I mean, do we want to keep trying?
I'm ready to drink some.
Drop another mug and fill mine. Let's do this. Let's get all these.
All right,
keys.
well, I fill mugs for Aranis and Sprock, and I give them each of them. So now I have 2 gallons of beer. I put out another mug of beer and put it in front of the portal again. And I say, "Sir, could I interest you in a third beer? Even
And-
tastier than the first 2."
Roll me a charisma. Roll me a. What would that be?
When Aaron's not looking, Stag's gonna take his straw that he got from the bar and put it into his cup and start drinking some of Aranis's beer.
Oh, I can just give you a beer.
No, it's
Give
okay.
me-
I'll just have his.
Give me a
his.
persuasion. Give me a persuasion to see if you can get him to come back. Man is a busy man.
19. Wow.
You have your bardic inspiration too if you want.
Did you roll a
Well,
19?
I already rolled a 19.
He comes back. Oh God, I'm three. Oh, this beer is fantastic. I was getting
Give
drunk.
us 2 keys this time because
Yeah.
they look so good.
Okay. Where are you trying to travel to? The Gate 6, the Bronx.
Yeah,
Phew.
gate
The
6.
eastern gate on the eastern wall.
Okay. All right. Here we are. He's slurring his words. I keep an eye open, but yet I'm blind. I'm sharp as a tack, but I have no mind. Please try not to lose me, for I'm hard to find.
Is it your mind?
You!
Uh,
You!
oh,
Did you yell that out? I think you did. You, sir! Here is key number 10. Hands you a key to number 10. Good day to all. And he slips away.
Wait, aren't there only 10 doors?
yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes,
The eye opens when I'm
Aaron.
blind. I'm
Yes,
pretty sure I
Aaron.
meant it was like
You
a
got
third.
the transporter drunk, so he's given you a key to a door that doesn't quite exist in the room.
Nice. Hold on to key number 10.
Did he disappear already, or can we ask
Oh,
how we use it? He
Um,
disappeared.
so you had a key.
Give
So
him
I
another
can.
beer.
I mean, I feel like Bardic
he's
Inspiration.
he's gonna get. This guy's gonna drink himself to death. He is slowly poisoned. Let's
And
see.
I'll tap you on the shoulder and say, just give him another beer and cast guidance on you.
What is he have? Key. You have
Alright.
key 2. Key. What was the other one? Key 2. Key 10 and key.
9 and 10.
You don't have 9. It was
Yes, Brock got 9.
Yeah. Sprock
Oh,
got
Spock
9.
got 9. Okay. He comes back. Are you giving you another beer?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I've got guidance and bardic inspiration. Let's go.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll me a.
So I will use. So I've got 8, and then I'll use bardic inspiration.
So for the Bardic Inspiration, you get to roll 2 and pick which one you want to use.
2d10s.
Yeah.
Okay. First d10 is a 3. Second d10 is a 6. So I'm gonna add 6
And a D4.
and then a d4. Which is 4. All right, add 10 to the roll.
So you got a 14.
Got a
No,
18, I think.
18. Yeah.
Oh, oh, I'm really need a drink. I've got one more for you. I think.
Exhausting all your riddles.
I've got many riddles. Um. Do I have many riddles? All right, he's going to say to you, I mean, you guys are striking out. He says, oh, and he's going to slur his words. You can barely understand him. All walk through me, though many misconstrue me. My meaning is subjective, but I'm always the objective. And he sort of burps.
All right, let's maybe like have a conversation before we shout our answer this time, which I'm totally guilty of for the record.
Take your
what was-
time. Take your time.
Can you
Take
repeat
your
it one more
time. Take
What
your
was the-
time.
one more time?
All walk through me, though many misconstrue me. My meaning is subjective, but I'm always the objective.
Hmm.
I'm thinking along the lines of like happiness or something. Something
You're
more
Sorry.
all
abstract.
walking
Don't
through
let-
me though.
Don't let my smile give it away.
Yeah.
I'm always the objective does lend itself to happiness, but do you walk through happiness?
Do you walk through happiness?
Life? You
Is
walk
it a
through
happy
life?
life? Like that could be, I guess. I don't know, but it's just both. I don't know.
The
Anybody
other
else?
side of the door.
This one I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Now I also can't think of anything other than happiness or life.
Sorry. Um, all walk through me, but they misconstrue me. What was the second half of it?
My meaning is subjective, but I'm always the objective.
My meaning is subjective.
Is it an opinion?
The
Do you walk
objective
through opinion?
Yeah.
Did I hear an answer?
No.
Okay.
No,
He burps.
no,
He
no.
burps.
Let's talk about it for a sec. Let's talk about it.
His
Yeah.
his bottom lip is extra droopy, Chris.
Is it values? Is it honor?
Getting honor and staying honor.
Yep.
That feels right.
I like honor.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. Let's go with Spencer's smile, Spencer's laugh.
Yeah.
Why not? Oh,
Famous last words, but yeah, sure, let's do it.
We don't have very many options.
Stag will say happiness.
That's so wrong. He hands you another door 2 key.
Which door?
Door two.
Door with a
The
number
first
2
one
on
that
it.
we got.
Another
Ah.
two. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I haven't had beverages like that in a while. Good day to you. And he sort of, it looks as if he's about to fall over while the lighting dims down. It looks like the image of him collapses, but he disappears. Give me a quick perception check. Booterbot.
Okay.
You're the closest one there.
13.
Yeah, he's not standing there. You see that the door to your right, or no, the door number 1 is still open, and there seems to be a slow gust of wind coming from door number 1 area that Aaron opened up, where the Mephit came out of.
Do we think we should close door number 1?
It's still just open?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's close it.
I'll use my telekinetic shove to pull the door closed.
The door does not function by use of anything other than it doesn't function. It doesn't move with your magic.
Okay.
Nothing happens, essentially. That's what I should have said.
Wow.
I'll just walk over and close it.
As you're standing there, Aaron, you stare down the hallway, and there's just a very large black dark void. As
A
you
dark what?
a void
Hmm.
at the end of the hallway. There's just a black void. As you close it, the wind no longer is flowing.
Should probably keep that closed.
Huh.
All right, you guys want to go to door 9 and look for door 10?
Wait, actually, guys, why don't I go over to where the hole in the wall where door 10 should be and do see invisibility or
Ooh.
detect magic? Which do you guys think makes more sense?
Oh, you said the first one was called detect door?
No, sorry, see invisibility or detect magic. I have both of those spells, I'm pretty sure.
I like your spell,
Um,
Ernest. Detect door.
That's
Let's start with detect.
okay.
Let's
I was
start
like,
with
that's
Listen,
detect
so
magic.
specific. I love
I'm-
it.
I misspelt the Bronx, so we're good. Left out an
I'm
N.
gonna say
Detect magic or see
yeah. I'm gonna say
invisibility.
detect. I'm gonna say detect magic first because it's a level 1 spell slot. So
Makes
I
sense.
cast detect magic roughly around me.
How far does this detect magic range?
30 feet.
30 feet in a circle, in a
Okay.
sphere, technically.
Okay. Right underneath your feet. How does detect magic work? So do you see shit or do you like after let's see. For the duration you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visual creature or object that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. Excellent. Cool. World building. The ground, Booter, right where you're standing, which is about the same distance away from the other doors. You sense you see a little, I guess, you sense a door directly into the ground.
Oh, all right. I mean, let's open this door, I guess. What do you guys think? We got the key to door number 10. That seemed like a kind of an interesting thing to
Yeah,
check out.
let's open the hidden door, obviously.
Yeah. What is D&D for if not opening the hidden door, right? So
Let's
do it.
let me just draw
Obviously,
this
I take
door here.
door key number 10.
There's
I'm just like, everyone be on guard.
Yeah, speaking of
Uh,
which, before you open it, should we like short rest or
oh,
like
you wanted the
otherwise
short
let's
rest, right?
heal?
Okay, so yeah,
don't you
let's short
guys want a
rest.
long rest?
Not in this hallway.
Not in this portal room.
And don't you think we need to give Elroy here a knife to protect himself?
Let him chill out for a sec. He's too young for a knife.
Are you gonna protect
Yeah.
him?
Yeah,
Is your
stay
apprentice?
close to me. Stay close to me, youngling, and don't ruffle around in my pockets.
Are we gonna short rest? Thumbs up,
Yeah,
everybody?
short rest is cool.
All right, let's do it.
Camp
Quick
out in the
short
corner
rest.
of the portal or of the call box.
Yeah, it's just an hour. It's an
Maybe
automatically
we see
apply
some
healing with
people
dice.
come and
One
get some
key
other keys.
plus 2.
So, okay, sorry to metagame for a
Yeah,
second, but I've
9
got
for
this thing that says
me.
recover, automatically apply healing with dice result, and then it says artificer, and I can check a bunch of boxes. How many boxes am I supposed to be checking?
Well, those
Each
are
one
for how
seems to be more
many?
healing.
Well, each one is a hit die that you can spend to gain hit points back. You don't just gain all your hit points back on a short rest.
So sorry, when you say hit die to spend to get hit points back, what do you mean by that?
So every level that you have, so you're what, level 10?
hmm
Every level your character essentially gets an extra hit die worth of health. So you would have 10d, I think 8s available to you to
10d8
heal
plus 40.
if you
Is
use
there any
all of
reason for
them.
me to not maximize it?
In case we would need a short rest again. And any long
Uh,
rest only recovers half of your total hit die.
got it.
So you'd only get 5 back per long rest.
I think based on how much HP I'm missing, 10d8 plus 40 is
Go fill
overkill.
yourself
But
back up to full.
Yeah, like I used one because I only needed 6 health.
Well, and also Stag is going to during this time play a little ditty about Jack and Diane. And everyone who expends a hit die can regain an extra, let me roll this, an extra 7 hit points from my song.
Oh, nice.
okay, then I will spend 1 on that.
I'll spend 1 on that.
But
And
you
then
get all your hit points total, and then you also get an extra 7.
Oh, I see. Alright, so I'll spend 8.
Wait, what do I have to spend?
You just have to
You-
spend
You have to use a hit die healing during the short rest.
Okay.
and then roll a d8, give yourself that plus your bonus, and then add 7 to that and put it to your health.
It said I took a short rest, but then it didn't give me the healing.
I always
Um,
like to manually put mine in for short rest. Long rest, it actually does it for you, but I've never actually gotten it to do it for me on short rest. I just manually put in the
I think there's a setting for like apply the hit dice to your
Yeah,
health or
it's
something.
checked, but it didn't seem to want to do it. Anyway, 8d8 plus 32. So I'll add 32, then 8d8. Yeah, that's going to take forever. Okay. Okay, sorry.
And
I have
Stag
to,
will also, once everyone looks a little bit healthy, give a short little speech about keeping our new companion. I think it's what, once every short rest? Yeah. Keeping our
oh, I can do
companions, Ignis, Zergo, and Elroy safe and protected,
32 more.
preferably behind all of us. And I really think Elroy should have a knife. He's old enough. He's older
How
than
old is
I
he?
was when I first got my knife.
Also, speaking of which,
Are
where is
you-
Squirt? Where did that little Squirt
Chris,
run
are you
off to?
trying to persuade your team to give
Ab-
a knife?
Absolutely. I tried
And-
to give him one knife and Aaron took it away.
All right, so why don't you do a persuasion via persuasion with Aaron? Let's see what.
And I will
Gonna
have
be a
that
no.
speech be my inspiring leader. So the 5 main people and Elroy get 15 temp HP. Okay,
Ooh,
persuasion.
I'm feeling
Let's do this.
refreshed.
Ooh, Aaron, you gotta beat a 28.
Oh fuck. What am I rolling? Perception? No.
Persuasion?
Yeah,
it's
you're.
persuasion.
Yeah. So you would be, it would be more like a. Would it be a wisdom or intelligent versus persuasion?
Well,
Because you're trying to.
he could be trying to persuade me not to give him a knife.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. Persuasion versus
Are you
persuasion.
trying to give it to? Yeah. All right. Fine.
Well, I'm trying to convince you that like he should have a knife if we're gonna go fight stuff.
So what did you roll?
I rolled persuasion.
You rolled persuasion.
I got a
So
16 plus 12.
is mine insight? I guess persuasion.
Whatever you want. I think it's persuasion. So we're having a
Fucking 2. Oh my god! I rolled a 3. Doesn't matter.
Jake did
I
not
give him a
benefit.
knife.
no.
Ju-
I'll
Watch this fucking
hand
kid
you
stab
I'll hand
himself
you
in
the
the neck.
knife.
Just remember
I'll
that
hand you the knife.
Jake did not benefit from the long rest
I'm gonna take the knife,
because
bro.
he is
Just
needs a break.
remember to stick to people with the pointy end and not yourself. Just hand him the knife and just like we'll start practicing in the morning.
You'll do great, kid. You'll do great. Can I also hand the kid some light leather armor? Here, put this on.
All right, we
Try
gotta
and
like
strap
if
it
we're
up.
gonna like start dressing the dude, we gotta like give him a token and
Well, he has one, doesn't he?
not
Oh,
a
He
Roy's
horse.
out
says,
here.
Elroy says, "Oh, thank you."
Oh, is this him right here?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Elroy.
All right, here, hold
Yeah, he has some leather armor and a dagger.
on. I'll toss a dagger +2 to him. And I said, you might as well learn how to hold two.
Dagger +2? Boy.
All right, let's go down into the hole in the ground, the door in the floor.
Who's opening the door? Door 10.
Probably got the key.
Who has the 10? Booter has it, right?
Oh, I have it. I have it.
No, it's Aaron. Aaron got that one.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. So, yeah, I'll just pop it in. Like, everybody get ready.
As soon as you put it in, the door poof, starts to push up.
As if it's starting
Feels
to,
like there's a force pushing, trying to break out.
Well, I'm not standing on the door.
Hey, you put the key in.
I'll like open it. Yeah, I'm like next to it. I'm like, all right, everybody get ready. And then I put the key into so if it was on the ground, I'd be like next to like the key lock would be like to
Yeah.
my right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So
As soon as you put it in, you get it like there's like wind sort of pushing the door up.
All right, I'm gonna look at the room and be like, get ready. And I'm gonna fling the door open and jump back.
The door flaps open really loud. Bam! And light can be seen coming from the floor. Who's closest to the door to give a investigation of
Probably
some kind?
me and Aaron.
Give me a
Like I jump back, I like that.
okay. Both of you give me a perception.
Since I'm rolling
Right.
terrible, roll low.
I
20.
got a 19, baby. Oh, you rolled a 30? Okay.
Okay.
Roll that nat 20.
Aaron, you can see there are
Be a roll.
you're looking down, and I don't know if you're scared of heights, but you look down and you see clouds, and you're staring down, and all the way down, it's like you're almost at the height of an airplane. You can say that you're looking down at the ground, and the earth. This door, it seems, is a doorway with your perception in the sky somewhere. And you can, with your high perception, you can see there are those familiar and also not so familiar looking flying ships passing back.
With the flying like ships,
like the blimps
like
that you
airships,
guys had.
like
Yeah.
the ship, like the actual like sailboat,
Yeah.
like large
Yep.
sailboat ship.
Yep.
Guys, I'm like, hey, Booter, before your time, we were pirates.
I fought pirates, I thought. I don't remember. We've said a lot of things about me, but it happened in many times.
We stole a pirate ship from some pirates and then killed some more pirates.
I
Oh,
think
cool.
there were pirates from Trigard.
Hey, look, I don't know.
They were
Flag.
skull hunting pirates from Trigard.
Well, I can't fly.
Yeah, I guess we can't go down
So-
this way. So
Maybe
just
maybe door 2.
yeah, let's go check out door 2. Well, no, not door 2. He gave us 2 keys to door 2. I don't think we should go into door 2. Let's try door 9.
You don't want to go in the. You don't want to go jump into the sky like.
And just try to land on the ship. I'm totally down, but we're definitely gonna miss.
I mean, I have flying boots, but I don't know if you guys do.
Sprock can turn into something that can fly.
I mean, we could definitely go for this. Hold on a second. Let me see.
Are we trying to figure out ways to fly? Are we trying to get to Booter's like gate person?
I mean, kind of, but like, this is D&D. You take a detour whenever you want.
No,
It's
let's
true.
go. Let's go. We're not gonna. There's no way we're gonna plan out this drop in any way right now. That's gonna be good for us. We just got some health back. Let's just.
Oh, I can cast levitate.
I don't
Wait,
think,
can you
Oh
cast
my
it?
God.
I don't think levitate's gonna help. I don't think it's gonna. It'll probably keep you from going down the door.
Does anyone have Featherfall? No, right?
I have winged boots, so like, can people cling on to me while I fly? Is that a thing?
I think there's a weight limit to that.
Is there any furniture in this space?
Huh?
It doesn't. It just says that it gives you flying. I don't know what the weight limit is around flying.
Whatever.
Is there any loose furniture in the room?
We can just
No,
break this
the hallway,
hinges.
Chris, is completely clean. There could be some furniture in a door going
You
somewhere.
could just snap the door off the hinges.
We come in riding a door like a magic carpet flying.
We pick up 2 doors, mend them together. Then I animate it to fly us onto an airship.
Yeah, you'd have to open another door though.
Well, it's
Let's
open
go.
9.
Yeah,
We
let's
can
open
tear
that. Let's
it
see
off
what
the
happens.
hinges.
And then yeah, we'll just pop it off.
Okay, door 9.
All right,
Which is
welcome
this
to our
one?
party.
I have
Okay.
the key for
Okay. So, are you gonna pop it in?
Yeah, where is door 9?
Door 9 is actually right here. I'm just gonna flip these up, the ones that you've done.
All right, I'm opening it.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
s-
stand like back from it, and so I can see it directly. I'm gonna have my bow ready.
you stick the key in the door, and the door opens, and the call box operator comes back, the silhouette, but this time it's right down the hallway in front of Sprock. And Copperpot is going to say, Travelers, you are trying to go to the Bronx, you've told me? And it seems like completely sober, almost as if this is a recorded video of some kind. You are not using the correct key, but this pathway is yours to use. Please travel carefully. And he sort of disappears. There is another door at the end of the hallway that slowly creaks open as you guys enter, or actually, I guess you're not in there yet. You see another door at the end of the hallway. Jake.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Distracting anyone?
I guess.
What are you gonna do?
I don't want to go through. Uh,
This is what we have Elroy for.
yeah.
You're sending the small unarmed child first?
Oh, he's
Yes,
not
He's
unarmed.
not
I guess he's
unarmed.
armed.
He
He's
has two
armed.
daggers.
He's got 2 daggers. He's dual wielding.
He probably has like 8 HP at most.
I'm training him to be a young thief.
I'm gonna step aside and tell Elbert again.
Wait, so are we? Wait, guys. Actually, I have a solution for this. Hang on.
He
I
has
have a
15
solution.
temp HP too.
Don't worry
Wait,
about it, giant
I have,
robot
I
dude.
have, I guys, I
got
have a
this.
solution. Wait,
Go ahead.
do you want me to fix it or not?
What's just good.
I can cast
Yeah,
Tiny
yeah.
Servant. And I can touch a tiny non-magical object that isn't attached to another object or surface. And it animates and sprouts little arms and legs, becoming a creature I control, and then I can have it do stuff.
What are you
Would
gonna
you
try to
rather
do?
me
Open the
send-
door with that?
Well, so do you guys want me to do this? Make a little like, I don't know, some object walk around and then we can go figure out what's through the door?
I mean, I guess. Do
Yeah,
we have
sounds
anything? But there's not. Do we have
great.
anything you're gonna turn into? Because you're gonna have.
What'd you ask, Aaron? Sorry.
Do you have anything to animate?
Yeah, a beer mug. Got a few of those, right?
Okay. Here, actually, tell you what, this will be great. I take out Hammer Time and I pull the eye off Hammer
like
Time, pop it on top of the mug.
What is
And then-
hammer time? Sorry.
So Hammer Time is this hammer I have that has like charges in it, and I can like knock things forward into time. But it also has this eyeball that I can like detach and attach to something for up to an hour, I think. And then a small screen appears on the back of the hammer where I can see everything the eye sees.
Oh, so then what we should do is, it has to be a non-magical object. I was gonna say we could make the servant, but it's
Well, that's
probably
why I
not
put it on
cool.
top of the mug so that you can
Okay.
animate the mug.
Oh, so the mug will walk around and carry
Yeah.
this thing around.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's the plan. We're doing that then. That's funny. So I make a tiny beer mug. I don't know how we.
You make a tiny beer mug.
Yep, I take a beer mug and I give it the tiny servant spell, so it sprouts arms and legs and takes my orders up to 120 feet telepathically, and then Aranis sticks his eye in the center, and I say, "All right, little Natty, go in there and go through the door."
And so I'm just watching on Hammer. We're just watching on Hammer Time as it walks forward through the doorway.
So this is just like a bot made out of a what?
It's just a mug.
It's
just a
more
mug with-
magical than a bot. It's artificial
Okay.
magic, I think.
Can it see? So you have it, and then you have your eyeball in the thing, so you can watch it.
Like on top, yeah, like stuck on top of it. So
Okay,
it's like,
and it does it have an ability to is you're gonna try to open the door with it?
the door's already open.
The second door.
What's that?
It has arms and legs, so it can open a door. Yeah.
Okay, send her in, Booterbot. However you want to do it.
Do it. I mean, you're in
Uh,
control of the robot. I'm just watching for the thing.
Yeah.
Do you have to be?
How do you create objects? Is there a way to like add objects? Oh, I can't do it. I think only Spencer can do it. Can you add a little beer mug
To your person?
just to the
So that we
floor?
can control. it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why don't we just clone little guy, and you'll use
Well, all of Booter's mirrors are gone, so you can use one of them.
here. There
Oh,
he
my
is.
mirrors are on my screen.
No, they only last a minute.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Here, I'll
Oh, okay.
delete him. That's okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Here, and I'll just shrink him down. But he
Okay.
can
And also, its name is Natty, by the way.
Natty. Okay. As you get
All right,
closer to the door, there's a little writing on it, on the door, that Aaron, you can sort of make out you're staring. So you're looking at your hammer time like it's an iPad and using the eyeball. The door says travelers must enter. All travelers in the hallway enter before closing.
Okay. So I guess that was a waste of time. I guess we all have to get in the hallway. Do you guys want to do it?
Stack will
Yeah.
walk in the hallway.
The hallway just seems no different from the bit larger hallway that you guys had.
I'll walk in the hallway too, but I think we still have safe distance from the door, like halfway down the hallway.
That's fine.
We'll drag Ignis and Elroy in here with us.
Okay. And
Aaron, is she coming?
Yeah, I'm right behind y'all.
Sprock is in. Okay.
Bo's ready. Just walking forward, just waiting, just behind the group, just ready to go.
Nothing happens. And Booter, you have a little something. Your mind is not. You're still paying attention to I guess you and Aaron are still paying attention to Natty. And the image of Natty is right next to the door. It says, all travelers must enter before closing.
Okay, so we did that. Now we're all in. Oops. All right. Well, so yeah, I guess I'll have little Natty open the door.
Did you guys the door is
Yeah, we're
stuck.
gonna close the door behind us. Yeah.
The door closes behind you. Now, the lights go off. Everything turns black. You guys are going to be going through a teleportation, I guess, form of magic. You are using the wrong. You are trying to go to the Bronx from gate number 9, from door number 9. And so there is a mishap
We got this.
that is going to happen. Go ahead and Booter, since you're the one who created the Natty, I'm going to and Aaron, you're the one who's looking. I'm going to let both of you roll, and you guys will be able to choose the mishap that better fits you.
What do we roll?
You roll 1d20 each.
I got a 4.
Untimely transmogrification, and then what was the Aaron's?
The what?
We get to pick between two bad things that happen. So
Or
I
they
rolled
could
a 4.
be good things.
Oh, they could be good things.
You know what? Let's just do that one. Aaron, you get no roll. Is everyone ready for their transmogrification?
Ready as I'll ever be.
This is hilarious. This is so funny. Okay, guys. And I cannot wait for Matt to come back for this. All right. You guys get to the Bronx. You open up the room. The room goes black. All of a sudden, the door opens up, and Booterbot, you are familiar with the Bronx. You can see it's to you. It feels like that end scene in Captain America where you wake up in the future. You were expecting to open the door and see the 1920s, but you see 2023. But it's still New York, and you get the sense that it is the Bronx in Tri-Guard. However, because you used the wrong door to try to get somewhere where this door was not supposed to go, there was a teleportation mishap called untimely transmogrification. So, let's see.
Wow, there's a lot of things that can happen.
In addition to the mishap effects listed in the spell description. So, hold on 1 second. Transmogrification. Do I have any? All right. Mishaps effects listed in the spell description. Each creature who in addition to the mishap effects listed in the spell description, each creature who was teleported must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw or change their race for 1d4 days.
I'll roll.
Wow. Okay, what's the
Ooh,
Constitution?
23, baby. I'm still a robot. It makes sense. Really.
A con save, Spencer?
Yes, 18.
Ooh. I made it. An 18 on the dot.
Nice.
And 15.
Aaron,
What
you're
transform into now?
And don't forget Elroy. Someone needs to
Elroy.
roll for Elroy.
Oh yeah, I'll roll for Elroy.
Aaron, roll for Elroy.
Oh, I roll for Elroy. Does he get the same bonus?
No,
No.
he's just he's a kid. He's got straight.
Well,
Elroy's deeply fucked.
So he changes.
He has straight 8s.
And should we roll for Matt?
Yes, but not you.
Yeah.
And Zergo.
Damn it. Yeah, and Zergo. I'll roll for Zergo.
Let's Sprock roll for Zergo. Mind
Yeah.
Flayer for Mind
Okay.
Flayer.
Mind Flare for Mind Flare.
I'll roll for Matt. I feel like he'd be cool with that.
Yeah. Let's see.
What's Matt's bonus, though?
Zergo got a 3.
What's Matt's bonus, though?
Let's see. Ignis.
I'll find it.
I got it coming up. It's 0. Oh, he's got
Okay.
negative. Hold on, he's got -2 on everything.
Yeah.
So
Oh, fuck.
so it's
Do I have to get a
actually
nat 20?
so he's actually minus. It's actually -1 with an. He's got an 8, so it's a -1.
I think you can help him, Booter.
No.
With I'll give someone a +5 or something.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're totally right. Oh, wait, actually, how do I pull up everybody's rolls? Like, how do I get, like, the full log? Here we go. Okay. Was anybody close enough?
I mean, I had 13. Oh, not 13. 15.
Oh, yeah, so actually, I'll do this. I'll do Flash of Genius on you, which gives you +3 to the roll. I can only do it once, but I might as well do it on someone where it's going to matter.
So I get 18.
Yeah, so Flash of Genius for you, and then I will roll for our good friend Matt. And I got a 3, so Matt is definitely transforming.
Matt and Zergo. Or Ignis and Zergo change.
And Jake, right?
And Sprock, right?
Jake, did you? Yeah. All right, so now we go to page 35. So each creature who fails will roll for a duration of the effect. So 1d4. Each one roll 1d4. I'll roll it for Zergo.
I'll
Zergo's
roll for
got
Ignis.
Ergo's got 4 days.
I'll roll
Zergo.
for Matt some more.
3 days.
Sprock.
4 days for Matt.
What is it? 1D, how many? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
1d4.
Matt's gonna log in and just be like, "What the hell, man?"
Yeah. What about Elroy? Elroy failed, right?
I'm
So-
sure Elroy failed.
Elroy definitely.
Aaron, what did Elroy get?
Elroy rolled a 12.
No, with the 4, 1d4.
Oh, the 1d4, my bad. He got a 2.
2 days. All right. So each creature who fails will have duration, and then roll on the ancestry tables located on page 35. So, starting with Elroy. Let's go, Elroy. Roll me a ancestral. Wow, this is hilarious. Okay. Roll me a d20. Aaron.
A d20?
Mm-hmm.
A 3.
Elroy is now an elemental kin.
Oh, an elemental pin?
Kin.
Kin. Okay.
I don't know what that means. I think he just means he's like a water guy.
Yeah, he's like a brother or relative to elementals.
Yeah. So he's got like grass growing on him and water coming out of his butt. Zurgo. Who's rolling for Zurgo?
I'll roll for Zurgo. D20,
Yeah.
a 9.
He is a giant kin. He's like Hagrid. He's essentially like Hagrid. He's like Hodor. I'm just gonna write Hodor.
Oh, is that what a kin is? It's like a large, like half giant.
Yeah. That's
So an elemental
hilarious.
kin is like an elemental half giant person.
Yeah, so the
Like a
elemental kin.
humanoid elemental.
Yeah,
So he turns
elemental.
into like a Hagrid, but like one of the elements.
No.
No, they're two different roles.
Elroy is elemental kin, so he's probably just got like a bunch of like leaves and fire on him. Zogar, what was her name?
Zurgo.
Zurgo is now huge, but it's a giant. It's a baby giant. Essentially, it's like a 2-year-old baby giant. That's very funny. Sprock, roll me a d20. How much more can we change you?
I got a 13.
He'll
You're
look
a-
more normal now.
Yeah, he sure will. Sprock, you're a centaur.
Wow.
I know.
Man, half human, or half man, half horse, half illithid.
I think this is just looks, though. It's not anything else. And Ignis, who's going for Booter? Roll for Ignis. This is gonna be hilarious. Booter, I think you broke out. Yeah.
Did Aaron freeze too?
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Booter,
Okay, I'm
Did you-
back. Yeah.
what'd you do? What'd you roll?
I haven't rolled yet for his
for Matt.
transformation, but I'll do it now.
Yeah.
And it is a 16.
He's a rabbit folk.
Oh, I'm so glad I got
Carrying a
someone
giant
that.
baby.
Carrying a giant baby. That's hilarious. Okay, so it says you are that for the duration of the spell. The creature will replace their current physical traits with those of the new race. Ability scores and bonus in any feats granted the creature's original race are unaffected. So essentially that's what you look like, and you can. I'll let you guys role play and do your thing. If you have bonuses of your race, I don't know how to change it in D&D Beyond to add another race to it, but you can look at your other traits and add that. So like Sprock is going to be able to, run and charge and jump. He's a centaur, but he's also freaking huge. Hopefully you don't run into people that want centaurs. At the end of each of the days, the affected creature can repeat the saving throw to try to end the spell. The effect can also be reversed by Dispel Magic or Greater Restoration or Wish.
Dispel magic. Do I have dispel magic?
I think you do. I think you,
I
yeah, you
do,
used it
except
before.
it's a third level spell, and I don't have any spell slots left, so we'd have to long rest.
Well, wait, is that you guys? Is that you, Sprock? Horse person?
But yeah,
Oh, okay. I I don't know what happened, but you guys look weird. Booter, let's maybe your doctor person can help us there too.
I think he's more like a mechanic, but we could always ask.
Oh, the transportation is going to give some damage out. Hold on.
To everyone?
Yeah, everyone involved here. I don't think it's
Well,
that. Where the hell was I?
Zergo's gonna die.
Yeah, it's just going to be 2d6. So 8 psychic damage for teleportation in the wrong dimension. Okay. So do we need to rest or move forward?
Yeah, a long rest would solve some problems. Or a long rest would give me my spell slots back. That would give me the ability to dispel their magic if that's a priority. But otherwise, I have full
I'd
health.
say let's get to your doctor guy first. Maybe we could hang out there somewhere safe.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
But I'll use also a healing word to heal baby Zergo when he dies from that teleport.
I jump on top of Sprock's back.
Did everyone take 8 psychic damage?
Yeah.
Sprock, you did not gain any benefits from that long rest, right? Because you need a brain.
sure.
Oh, it was a short rest.
The last
I'm
long rest
sorry.
he did.
Short rest?
We just
It was
did
a short rest, not a long
Short
rest.
rest, yeah.
Never mind. You can get your short rest. The long rest you need a brain for that.
So can I jump on top of Sprock's back and like ride him around town?
You have to ask Sprock.
I guess so. Why not? I have a back.
That's
Actually,
hilarious.
I'm gonna be too heavy. Let's put Elroy on him. We can have Elroy ride the centaur around.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Okay.
even Ignis and the giant baby.
Yeah, maybe the AFK person. That makes more sense. Let's do that.
Okay. This is the wrong map. Sorry. You guys, the door sort of opens up, and you can see Booterbot. As I was saying, it looks like a not so in the past or in the future Triguard. What was the gate that you guys were traveling to? Gate 6?
I forget. It was either like 2 or 6 or something.
Yeah, I have it.
Single
written.
I think it was
six.
Triguard 2.
whatever's on the east side.
Or 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3 actually. Well, we can look it up. So gate 3, yeah, Triguard 3, Stag 11. Yeah, I think it's actually 2. So gate 2.
Should have gone through 2.
You guys see
Dude,
you guys see a massive gate in the distance. You guys are coming out of a random. You guys actually come out of a call box, a street telephone, just like the one that you came out of or went into not so long ago, and Ignis is a rabbit. And Sprock is now a centaur. And Elroy is a elemental, and the other guy is the other guy. So, where are you headed? Now, you guys wanted to find Booterbots. You were told by Elroy that the machine. So you look around, Booterbot, give me a perception check, since I guess you're the one who's leading the crowd.
Yes.
As you do.
I rolled a natty. Or wait, just kidding. It's a 7. So
Okay.
11 total.
You look around, you see many different types of robots walking around. Warforged, I mean. There's a heavy presence of Warforged. Amongst the Warforged are various dwarves and respective parties, I would say.
Well, we seem to be in the right place.
There seems to be a heavy population. I'm sorry, not dwarves, of gnomes.
Gnomes.
Yeah.
I guess we could ask one of them where the shop is. That seems like a good place to start. Let's go talk to him.
Sounds good.
And since you guys are in,
I'll tap Booter's shoulder and say, just remember, this is 100 years in the future from what you know. And cast guidance on you.
what a helpful guy. Booterbot, as you walk towards the first gnome you see, roll me a which one are we on now? Roll me a D20. I think we're on City Take 1. No, I'm sorry. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Let's see what's happening around you with your perception check.
It's a 67.
67. So, as you start walking towards this elderly-looking gnome citizen, you see a breeder. There is a gnome breeder. They are holding an auction for local. What's an animal that would be in Trigard, Booterbot?
I don't know.
Cats.
Boar? Oh, sure, cat.
They're local cats. They're holding an auction. There's a lot of cats in Trigard because of the mice and rats. They are separated into 2 compounds. One for the sold ones. The current auction just ended. The other for the ones still for sale. Only 3 of 20 are left. The breeder announces a quick break to get the money from the winner before he continues. So they're auctioning. Yay! Trying to sell cats. You, Warforged, would you like to have a cat?
Sure.
You hear he holds up a brown and white cat with a and the cat has a little purple vest on it and a little top hat. And he says, go into the breeder, the seller, you, lady. The lady's like, 10 gold. Going once.
I don't actually know how much money I have.
Ignis, Zergo needs a little pet kitten. You should give up one of your necklaces for a cat.
I don't know if I have any money.
Ignis.
I might not have ever actually asked for or given myself money when I started the game. Then again, I was a slave, right? So it makes sense. But,
Ignis will say, this necklace, and the guy will say, that necklace. Going once, going twice. How about my necklace and 30 gold? Going once, going twice. Does anyone have any money that they would like to auction more for this cat?
How much do you need, Booter?
I don't know. I guess 40 gold.
He needs 31 gold.
31.
Booter, we'll figure it out later. Just bet until you get it, but don't go crazy.
Sure, 31 gold.
Sold. 31 gold. You get a cat. I don't know how to do pets, but the group just got a pet. Congratulations, Booterbot.
Sweet.
You get
One
a
of Matt's necklaces.
is
Oh,
gone.
Matt has a bunch of gold, doesn't he? Matt pays 31 gold.
Yeah, and he's also a rabbit. So he's down 31 gold, down one, down one necklace, and he's a rabbit. He's not gonna wear that anyway. You got 4 more days. He's got like, you know. All right, 67 was done. Okay, so Booter, you go up to you got this cat now. Where you're gonna go up and ask where the armory is, right? Or where the
A cat with a purple top hat and a purple vest.
yeah.
All right. What do you guys think we should name it? Willy Wonka?
It's a good name.
I'm gonna
Alright,
attempt
the
to
cat-
pet
Is
the
it Jake? Is it Jake?
It is.
Okay. Willie?
Cat's named Willy Wonka.
Nice. I will send you a pet cat stat block for yourself, or you can look one up and send it over. All right, so this gnome comes over to you and he says, "Why are you eyeing me? I saw you auction by the cat. Why are you eyeing me?" You know, gnomes are rude in Trigard. It's part of their thing.
Okay.
We're just looking at the cats.
Mm.
They're cute and
We're
cuddly.
looking for the what do we call it? One sec.
Because you're looking to get that upgrade, right?
Yeah, we're looking for I feel like I wrote down what it was called, but no, I don't. I can't find it. Basically, we're looking for a Regal Wave, or at least it was called that when I was here last. It's a science lab for Warforged.
Hmm.
You know of it.
Well, I suppose you must mean what the hell was it, Booterbot? Lab of Booterbets? I have that.
I just wrote
written
it down as Regal Ways. That's what it was called.
down.
And
The
yeah,
Regal
it's
Ways.
the
Yeah,
lab,
that's fine. Regal Ways.
the lab
You
for
must mean
upgrades.
you must mean Regal Ways, where they build our Warforged. Yes, it's over near the gate down the block over there. And you see
All right.
that huge, massive gate, similar to the one that you entered Trigarden.
Okay. I guess let's walk to the gate. Everyone cool with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Walk to the
Um,
gate.
yeah,
Or
let's
whatever.
just pretend that the gate's there, or I can pull it up, I guess.
Okay.
As you are
That's all good.
walking towards the gate, you do have another happening in the city. This time, Aaron, why don't you roll me your? Actually, yeah, Aaron, why don't you roll me a D100? Let's see what sort of
D100.
city happening is going to be happening right now.
What about oh, never mind. He's not on. I was gonna say poor
37.
poor Jake hasn't really done a lot today.
Jake,
Sure.
Give him some action.
fuck Jake. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a horse.
You're a horse.
You are a centaur. It does. That
Oh,
does
Jake's
complicate
got some
things,
rolls
doesn't it?
coming up. Jake's got some rolls coming up. What'd you get? 37?
Yeah.
A protest is taking place after it was revealed the local priest had a mistress. The priest is attempting to skip town and may attempt to bribe the parties versus. Okay, so there's a protest. A local. You have a flat. You have. I guess you have flat earthers are protesting another flat earther priest of some kind. They're saying, "Oh, What was his name?
Just a this is
Yeah.
this is an important canonical question.
Hmm.
If Sprock is a centaur, does that mean he can poop whenever he wants?
Yes.
Because horses can just.
There's like 50 flat earthers you guys are walking by, and there's one flat earther priest in the middle. They're all saying, "How could you sleep with the mistress? You're married to the earth. You should be one of us with one of us, not the local sluts." And he's like, "I did not do that. I didn't. I need to. Oh, look over there!" And he sort of walks towards you guys. Boo! The crowd waves. Boo!
Well, it's not wrong to make love to everyone. It's what nature wants.
To literally everything. Anyway, that's the happening that's happening. You guys can do whatever you want. There is a large building that looks like I'll just put it here. Looks like a factory of some kind um, that seems to be very populated with. Uh, Actually, it seems to be sort of a little bit vacant at the moment. The theme there are Warforged, and you hear dun, 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 noises that are familiar to you um, of I guess dwarf police forming, trying to hold back the crowd of protesters, um, and that's your setup.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
We can help this priest. Seems to be in a world of trouble for just making love.
Sure.
Are priests supposed to be celibate in the Flat Earther Society?
I think the flat earthers are upset that. Um, well, why don't you find out?
We'll walk over to that guy who's coming towards us. Or at least Stag will.
I need to get out of here. You look like he's gonna come over to Stag. You look like you're from out of town. Tell me where you're from. Do you have any way to get me out of here? I
Well,
slept.
I'm
I slept with someone I should not have.
wouldn't be the first time I did myself either. Well,
Boo this man! You can hear in the back.
yeah, just come with us. I think we can get you out of here for the right price.
Hmm. Well, how about you help me, and I'll give you something in return.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I can get you access to the flat to the under. I can get you access to what's under the flat Earth Colosseum
Is there
Temple.
anything good down there?
I don't know. I just have my keys. They say
Uh,
knowledge of the world is under there. Or
could
so
be
they say.
useful. Come along. We'll see what we can do. You said that's just the keys you have?
Yes. I need you to create a distraction, and I'm going to jet. I'm going to run towards the gate. Do you have anything I can wear? Perhaps I can jump on this horse.
I
Can I take this horse with me?
Oh no,
No,
this horse is very dear and special to us.
you can't take the horse.
I'm sorry.
I can do this. I'll take a hold of his collar and hold on to him, and then I'll cast invisibility on him.
Um, You feel a
But I'm still
hand.
holding on to him.
You feel a hand touch your hand, and
Yeah.
and invisible because you cast invisibility on him. A trinket of some kind, and he says, "When you get to the door, you'll know what to do." And he hands this. He says, "It's under the flat. It's under the. It's in the second basement, the second subcellar to the temple. You'll know what to do. Thank you kindly." And he gives you a kiss on your cheek. It's gentle, sir.
I'll give him an ass slap. Go get him, Tiger.
You swing and you miss, but he says, "I heard that," and he's invisible and runs away. Very good, very good. Everyone gets a cool point for witnessing that whole weird, awkward, sexual thing that just happened. It's getting crowded here. There are people who they're saying, "Where is he? Where is Israel?" He slept with Bresh, you can't make out her name. And there's dwarves coming, pushing everyone to the side. Break it up, break it up. And there are a couple warforged beasts and beings standing outside of the factory. In a sentinel-like stature. They're not moving, they're just standing there, eyes glowing.
After you, Booter.
What should I do?
Go talk to him.
Get us in that building.
Or we
All right.
walk inside.
Let's do it. Let's go into the Booter building or whatever you want to call it. Regal Ways.
Let me save this gate too. Inside Regal Ways is cold and moist. And when you get inside, you see a large factory. Let me try to pull that up now.
I call out like, "Hello, is anyone here?"
Your voice echoes. And you do see some movement.
I go towards the movement.
Yeah, right. All right. Okay. Here's the entrance. So I'll put you here. This is the entrance. And there are quite a bit of Warforged. These Warforged. So, Booter, what did you want to do here? I forgot. What is the objective of this? You're trying to get upgrades?
Yeah, trying to get upgraded to the 2023 version, or at least get some, like, I don't know how to call it, like parts slapped on.
That's funny.
Software upgrade.
Yeah, all the above.
You see, there's just sentinels of Warforged all over the place, just standing still. But there seems to be no commotion, nothing moving, no living bodies, nothing to talk to yet, I guess.
I can't talk to the Warforged.
You can.
Okay, let's start there. I want to ask the closest Warforged. I want to talk to them and ask who's in charge here, and who should I can I talk to whoever's in charge?
Yes. Shit. This is gonna go way back. Chris, what was the name of the Warforged in the mountain?
The Warforged in the mountain.
Yes.
It was H something. They had numbers. I have my notes.
Warforge is going to say yes. What would you like? I'm sorry. Say that again. And he says to you, I am Warforge number M28. Oh no, M29.
D167.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember my model number. It's been a long time, but I give him sort of the Regal Ways Warforged unofficial handshake, so he knows that we're brothers.
Yes. Okay. He says, "Well, you
128,
are
yeah.
you are an old model. You should see the principal here for upgrades, if you'd like. They are costly, though."
We can afford it. Can you take us to him?
Yes. Right this way. As you guys down the hallway towards the end, there's a few
We got
Warforged.
necklaces.
There's a few Warforged standing by, and there's one rather large Warforged in the corner. And he says, "I am the principal. What can I do for you?" And how did we
Hello,
want
well, oh yeah,
it?
go ahead.
How are we going to do this now? Did you have to? Because he's not going to offer you free upgrades. You'll have to.
Yeah, I was gonna maybe borrow a necklace or two from Matt, which I'm sure he would let me do.
Yeah, I think so. And did you want to get your upgrade? I know you had selected a couple upgrades. What were they? I'll just give them to you.
So the first is upgrading to a full plate armor.
Okay.
So let me do that. How do I do that? Oh.
While we're doing the upgrades, Chris, did you want to, and Jake, did you want to look around?
Sure.
Are there any?
It looks like I have to do half plate. I'm not seeing full plate on the list. Oh no, that's just plate.
Half
That's
plate,
probably it.
Yeah.
half plate. Yeah, plate is
No,
fine.
full plate. Why not? Unless there's
Okay.
a problem with me doing that.
No, it's fine.
Is there any like bar or
Yes. Yes, there is.
lounge room?
Yeah.
Where's the bar?
It is right in this room. You
Ooh,
walk
all right,
in.
so
You walk in that room. You just smell like the stench of just like stale smoke cigar. And there is a old gnome sitting in the corner of the room. There seems to be like sort of help yourself liquor in the corner.
I help myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's the first thing. The second thing I was thinking was a grappling hook attachment.
Okay, he seems to fit a grappling hook. Sort of think of like a Batman. Gives you a belt of some kind or screws it onto you, like Batman. Do you have the stat points for it, or did you want to just use it as a sort of like a grappling hook with a rope that has XYZ feet on it?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't do any other preparation, so I don't.
That's fine. We
Yeah.
can give you homework for it. So your grappling hook will be seated on your side, so you can't take it off, but you can. I guess you could shoot it and then latch it onto your
You can
belt.
unhook. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can unhook
yeah,
it.
yeah. And did you want anything else?
I think we talked about a RoboCop style holster for the laser pistol.
Yes, so you can conceal your weapon. That's fine.
Yeah, and then I think that's pretty good.
Okay. So you've essentially turned yourself into a Batman robot. Sprock and Stag, in this room, there are two Warforged standing right next to this gnome. And this gnome is smoking a cigar. He looks up and he says, help yourselves to my booze.
Okay. I
I'll
take some.
I'll start playing some lounge music on my lute.
That's nice. That's a nice tune you got there. What's your name?
Most people call me Stag. You can call me Stag.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
my name's Dripple.
All right. Where are you from, Gribble?
I'm from the mountains. Family was my family were mountaineers of some kind. And well, I'm sad these days because my brother Trapple never returned from his last escapade.
Oh, that
See.
sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Do
Anyway,
you know what happened to him?
no.
Nothing to do with oh, his brain being taken over?
I don't know. He was talking about a mountain under the water. People thought he was crazy. He went sailing. Never heard from him again. But
Mountain under the
rumors
water. Go ahead.
rumors are that some other man came back from the water, green, about 8 feet tall, they said, strong looking. Started talking about some sort of alien. I don't know. He was angry though, covered in blood. Just got me thinking, where did my Trapple go?
Well, I'll sing a tale that will last the ages to poor Trapple who ventured beneath the waves into the skull made of stone and saved a green man from his doom.
I'd like to hear
I will
that.
honor your brother.
Excellent.
And it goes a little something like this. A hip hop, a hibbit, hibbited, a hip hip hop, you don't stop.
Give yourself a cool point. Just trying to seal up, some ends here, some bookends. He starts crying. He says, "Beautiful, beautiful." Um, Now I know. Uh, I'm gonna be looking for some. Uh, what does he say? I'm gonna be looking for some healing up in those mountains. If you ever care to join me, my name's Dripple. I'll be at the outpost. There's only one. So he tells you he's going to the mountain, and he starts drinking more and smoking. Booterbot, your upgrades are done, but you are worn. You are tired. You are gonna have you're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna suffer one exhaustion for actually 2 exhaustions for your upgrades.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely one for your holster. Would take you apart.
Yeah. Sprock, is there anything you need in the area? Do you want to get some? Oh, he's Drapple's going to be like, "Oh my God, a centaur!"
Right.
Ooh,
I've only had Centaur for a couple days.
he's like, save your breath now. How did centaurs talk, by the way? It wasn't like Italians. What were they? What do they sound like, Jake?
Sorry, I'm just imagining something be like, my ass is horse.
I forgot. I forgot. Was it anyway? He's gonna say, "Why don't you go ask them, Warforge, to fix you up some of those Mighty Warforge horseshoes."
Sure. All right.
His Warforged are gonna step forward. One of them is gonna hold your leg and sort of bring it to the other one. The 2 of them are gonna pound on some horseshoes, which are gonna give you an added attack to your centaur kick. We have to look that up. How does this? Let me look up centaur real quick. Centaur Risk D&D. Jake, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do with the centaur, so I'll just send it to you.
Are there any short swords or anything like
It's just
like that?
it's a Warforge like mechanics shop, so not really. It's just like spare parts, stuff like that.
Maybe we get Elroy a helmet.
A cheap one. But
So
are they gonna only have metal helmets? It's not very
so
good for a rogue.
Jake, you're gonna get
it would probably be too heavy for his neck.
Jake, when you can do your hooves attack, and you're going to be able to deal an extra. It says 1d6 plus your strength modifier. You're going to have 2d6 plus your strength modifier for your hoof attack with these new metallic horseshoes.
Cool.
Yeah, you're a Fey and you gain speed. You have a charging mechanic. There's a couple cool things. It's only for 4 days though, so I wouldn't, Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can turn into a horse too, which would be just weird. And you, yeah, so that's the mechanic shop. There's a lot of Warforged being built. Every now and then, while you're there, one sort of seems to appear from the upstairs area. People are bringing in parts, and sort of, I guess you get the sense that like they are used parts and recycling, and they seems to be an exchange for money in the same room that Dripple was in with his 2 Warforged.
Do we have anything else we need to do before we head out when Booter's ready?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm ready. I did what I came here to do. The only maybe I don't know if I can ask for like a software update, but I don't even know what that would mean. Maybe like could it give me like an up-to-date map of the city or something?
He is going to try to. What are you going to ask him for? So the software upgrade. He's going to look at you and say, for some reason, the software upgrade is not taking.
Okay.
The usually Warforged, you could just hook them up, but for some reason, we're getting a little fight back from you. We don't want to ruin our machines here. no software upgrade for you, but your
Okay,
upgrade should be able to work.
great. Real happy
Uh,
about that plate. That's pretty nice.
where would you guys like to go? What do you want to do?
Do we want to try and walk it now? Because I don't know what else would happen if we had to talk to that drunken mechanic again. Go through a random
I'm ready
door
to
that
go.
doesn't work.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, call box.
So
All right.
what else is on the east side here? We've got a large monument a bit to the north. There's some other stuff to the south, all along that
Oh,
eastern wall.
before we head out, I'll ask Dripple when he's gonna head up to the mountains.
Um, well, I think about a few days now. Why? Did you want to join my party?
Well, potentially.
Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not leaving for at least a day or two. Come on back here, get that party started, and we'll take out together.
All right. Sounds good. And head out
Um,
with everyone else.
you guys are all outside the. Uh, you see that the area has sort of cleared of the protesters, so it's almost like a normal setting. I would say that it is night now. It's been a long day, and you guys are in the town there. I got about 10 more minutes of game time. Not even.
Is there any inns or taverns that we could get a room at?
Yeah, not too far down. There was a place called uh, Triguard Hole. Cheaper of the Triguard Hole Inn. Um, and you see some people, uh, you know, uh, not dressed as nice, and it seems like you might be able to fit in just right with that crowd. Um, not worrying too much about trying to fit in with the surroundings. It looks like it's more of like a you can get the room by the day, um, and the place is not doesn't look that clean, but it might suffice.
Do they have one big room that we'd be able to rent the whole room?
Oh my
Well,
goodness, what the hell?
when you go inside, the guy's name is uh,
Oh,
Dendon, and
Dendon.
Dendon is gonna say to you, um, "Hey, welcome to the Triguard Hole Inn. Uh, we seem there's gonna you'll see many of our Triguard Hole Inns around Triguard. This is just one of the many. Um, we have all types of rooms, all types of beds, even a place for this centaur to take a nap, if you will. I have one that's on the ground floor that could fit all of you for a measly price of 400. What were they? Lolos? Lolos.
400 Lolos,
Yeah.
2,000 gold.
Oh, I didn't know what the. Hold on. For two. How much the conversion for gold?
5 gold to 1 Lolo.
So then it would be 20 for 20 Lolos.
Oh, don't worry. Why don't you pay the man?
Here
Oh,
you go.
also, I just want to point out that while all this has been going on, my cat with a top hat has been sitting on my shoulder.
Elroy's going to hand him a little bit of Ignis's cash, which is about 100 gold or 20 Lolos. He walks you down towards the front hallway to the large. He's like, this is our larger suite area, if you will. It's not necessarily a suite, but it has a back door area where your horse can hunker down for a nap, and you don't have to worry about having that horse inside. So enjoy, and oh, you too, my rabbit folk. Here, and he throws a carrot at Ignis.
Ignis shoots her with the bow. Shoots him with her bow.
No.
All right, let's hunker down for the night and start trying to
Get a long rest in.
recover some of these ailments that we've seen to pick up. Reduce Ignis's stress by a day.
Before we go, Aaron, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
First roll next time is going to be for the long rest. So no one's going to, I guess we'll do a long rest now, right? But right before,
Yeah.
don't change your long rest. Ignis, you got to roll everyone's going to take a nap now. And you're also going to close your eyes. In Ignis, when you close your eyes, you see your that patron, the one that you ran into with the card, and you feel overwhelmed and a cold sweat creep over you. And why don't you roll me a Constitution?
Wait, this is me, not Ignis, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Aranis.
Con save
Mm-hmm.
8.
All right. As you guys are all sitting in the room, Aranis becomes. What do you become, Aaron?
Well, let's
Wait for next time.
keep this for the next time. Yeah.
Just put it
Yeah.
this way: you're going to be starting with initiative, and then that's where we'll end.